Hi everyone, this is Tracy Newman with a feminine reading. We'll have a little wee look and see what's going on with the feminine today or for this week. La 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 la. We shall see, we shall see, we shall see. Let's have a look. What cards will we use? Will we use these ones? The Murder of Crows Tarot, why not? Oh, whoa, whoa, jumping out. Wow, we got the Emperor. Woo! The ultimate divine masculine for the divine feminine. So we also have the card of victory and the card of feeling. What's hidden for the feminine is basically a conflict and feeling left out in the cold. But we also have the Three of Pentacles. There's lots of pentacles that were also in the feminine, the masculine reading as well, which is a very practical, grounded type of energy, but usually too on a financial level as well. So she's financially independent, all of that sort of thing. There is this victory that she actually has. And I think it's literally a victory. Oh, and we've got the Star as well. But I feel like for the feminine, that it's literally a victory over how she is conducting herself in her life. She's no longer willing to put up with kind of half-truths or inconsistency from anyone, really. And she's kind of like standing in her own power, knows who she is, and knows that inconsistency, in and out behavior, hot and cold energy is no longer something that she will tolerate. Not in her dating life, not in any kind of way, shape or form at all. This has been coming up for a lot of people just recently, a lot of people that I know. And the feminine is also literally about the Ten of Cups, which is unconditional love for herself and others. Six of Cups, which is reciprocity and giving and, you know, and having that reciprocated, that giving reciprocated by another. We also have the Eight of Cups, which is literally walking away from that which no longer serves her. She's very, very pragmatic, very kind of down to earth now. She knows where she's going. She is very, like I said, grounded to the earth plane, but in such a way that is quite independent on an emotional level, on every level, independent on a physical level. She, you know, is able to manage her own affairs with no problem at all, not really needing anybody in her life at all. She is her ultimate authority. The divine feminine is the ultimate, or her own ultimate authority. We also have the Nine of Cups, and which is another fantastic, independently emotionally independent card. And we also have the Seven of Cups. So she has options. She knows now not to give to that which no longer serves, or that which it has, like that in and out behavior, that wishy-washy, non-committal type of energy. She's not up for it anymore. Very interesting. She could, but you know, she's also had to go within and find where she has literally been non-committal as well to herself, and how she moves through the earth plane and through her life. So, you know, at the end of the day, we all have to come into some sort of recognition, self-recognition of how we have betrayed our own trust. We have, by being non-committal to ourselves, not to others, but to ourselves, and how we move through the earth, and how we also move through our emotional life as well. It's something that the feminine now knows that she is wholly responsible for. There is no looking out for another to compensate for that which she has to find for herself. No more projecting onto another for that independent and unconditional love that she needs to find for herself, and that grounded kind of energy that brings her back always to herself, not relying on anyone to be that emotional fulfillment. I mean, the emotional fulfillment must always come from within. These are where the feminine energies are at the moment. And this, of course, is about energy, not about the gender. So for all of us, we're beginning to find that independence, that emotional independence, and relying on oneself to provide that emotional sustenance that we need. Devil card. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. And, oh yes, walking away once again. The Wheel of Fortune is upright, so it's basically turning in our favour at all times. Just remember that which you see in your outer world is also a reflection of what goes on within. If you are seeing chaos and destruction in your outer world, then what is going on in your inner world? And sometimes chaos and destruction needs to happen so that we can build anew. So it's about often death, rebirth and renewal. Okay, so that's literally what's going on for the feminine right now. We'll see if there's anything else that needs to be brought up for the feminine. Yeah, walking away. No more sleepless nights. But if they do occur, that is because she is literally removing anything that no longer serves. And those sleepless nights, you know, can lead to something that literally will lead her into calmer waters. So I know that these ascension symptoms have, you know, sometimes woken me up at night, you know, sometimes with anxiety and that sort of energy that comes through, but it passes again very quickly. If you don't hang on to these things, they do just go very, very quickly. And, you know, once they do move out of your vicinity and move out of your emotional body, then you can move into calmer waters once you've actually calmed yourself and actually then been able to reconcile that which has given you the anxiety, or if that is the case, or if you are actually tuning into the literal anxiety of the sun flares that basically are the anxiety inducing energies. Because a lot of the energies that are coming from the sun at the moment do induce a lot of anxiety. And when you think about it, the sun and the solar flares at the moment are, you know, it's literally atomic energy, and it is actually having an effect on the magnetosphere of the earth plane. And so it also will be having an effect on us as well, because we are all these electrical beings. But not only that, it is causing, you know, a disturbance in the energy field, which then of course disturbs the magnetosphere of the earth and causes it to shift and shake. And so there are volcanoes, there are erupting, and there are all sorts of earthquakes that are occurring as well. We are of the earth plane, we are of the ether as well, and we are cosmic beings as well. So it is going to have an effect. We are electrical beings. It is going to have an effect on us, and it can come in the form of anxiety, or, you know, it can also come in the form of literal shaking as well. I've had that happen as well. So be careful when you are, you know, just watch for what is actually going on in your life. It literally could be that your whole system is being disturbed by something that is a greater force than what lies within. But then, as within, so without. As without, so within. As above, so below. We are all one. So become still and present. Concentrate on the breathing, and we'll get through absolutely anything. That was a very convoluted type of reading. But anyway, I hope that makes some sort of sense, and I shall see you anon. Bye for now.